Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Happy Monday.
Yeah, Mondays usually are extremely heavy.
Yeah, that's good.
Super sarcastic.
Hi, Nevic Lincoln Aussie. Oh, really? What's wrong with Monday?
I don't know. Doesn't everyone hate Mondays traditionally because it's the start of work and new weeks?
Oh, I guess I don't find that since I work whenever I need to work, mostly. Relax Sucks
No.
likes Mondays.
Likes Mondays so much.
You have energy on Monday.
Thing is, like, we work on the weekends too. Like, not as much as every day, at least for me, but still work. And it didn't feel exactly like a super weekend, but it's not like I work that much. But ooh, I see you're dealing with Spaceman right now. Yeah, the Deluxe Stocks, I feel like it's kind of the same for me. It's like, but usually it's Wednesday or Thursdays when it dies down.
Oh, I just had lunch and I'm full.
Yeah, exactly the same. Wasn't that hungry, but I was like, don't want to be super hungry.
Chicken, spinach, lentils?
During stream. Yes. It's actually been a while. I was worried that especially my lentils have been there for more than a week, so I need to really finish them.
Whoa! Nevic Link, thank you.
Oh, wow.
Subscribing for 4 months.
Yay!
I will forewarn you that Cossus will probably offend someone. I know. We all know.
Is that fun for the 4 months?
Yeah. Good fun.
What's the joke for next month? I will 5 warn you.
I can't think of anything with 5. Hey Charlotte, how you doing?
Oh, hello. Oh no, so many eyes on us now. That means I must start working. Let's have some music.
Yeah, I feel a bit like that. It's kind of like the whole, when you say Monday, you know, you spend the whole weekend not working and then you come back to work and you don't really know what you're doing. That's not the case. I was working the whole of yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
Your brain's just not functioning. Yeah, but it feels like that, the whole like trying to get back into work. I think that's just every day of programming with me.
Might be with a stream though. I mean, I usually animate on those days and I do other work, even on Theropods on other days. So now I knew exactly. Well, I didn't know exactly actually. I continued since last week on the same scene because on Thursday I had to like do the change the scene. Evil Dust Mite has entered the chat.
Has entered the chat. Charlotte, are you okay?
Oh no! With a bread knife. Isn't the bread knife the one that doesn't cut?
Bread knives are serrated usually, right?
Oh, it's the one with shark teeth, whatever you call it.
Shark teeth, serrated. Oh, cat.
Oh no.
Our cat sliced her nose open, like just above her nose. I just noticed it like an hour or so ago. She has this like, our cat cut her nose open. Yeah. Well, not quite her nose. It's like above it, so just above it. There's like a slash there, but it doesn't look like a cat. It looks like she's jumped into something with a lot of force that's sharp. That was sharp, and it's kind of like reddish. Like it looks like blood, but it's kind of like matted in the fur a bit. And it's very swollen. But she's happy and purring, and she ate all her breakfast. So like, I think she's fine. Just need to keep an eye on it and make sure it doesn't get infected, I guess. Typing is tricky.
I thought your cat was really funny. That used to be posted.
The what?
Sarah has a photo of her cat.
I posted it on
watching while she works.
I posted it on my Instagram, but I haven't done it on Twitter yet. Oh, which reminds me I should retweet you. Whoa!
Hey.
Sean! Thank you so much! 5 months! You need to make a 5 pun.
What, me?
No, Sean. No, he doesn't have to.
That makes sense, yeah.
How you doing, Sean? I miss ghost hunting with you. What am I doing? Trying to find theropods. Yeah, I'm gonna try to program today, I think. Because I need to program.
Good, that's good enough reason.
You get a free chicken recipe from Castles every month with subscription. I'm pretty sure it's probably the same chicken recipe each time.
Yeah, I am playing around with the chicken recipe.
Yeah. 1 week old chicken, 2 week old chicken.
It's a recipe, that's time. It's not like blue
That's
tea.
a recipe. Some things mature with age, so like you have to keep it for longer, and it starts
like
molding and like it starts growing weird bacteria.
Just make it sound like I have it in a pile of trash and then it just lays there with flies, and I'm like, ooh, what's this yummy snack?
No man, it's just meat. Leaving meat for ages cooked. Okay, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I shouldn't program.
Bashing my diet, that's what you're doing.
Well, yeah.
I don't know, is that the shitty looking snake rough?
What?
The green thing.
No, I stuck the new one in. So I'm trying to like get to work right now. Hold on, let me just see what happens.
How was everyone's weekend then? Other than cutting everyone's fingers, which is a common thing.
Oh, what's he doing over here? He's in the wrong room.
Oh yeah, it's the one where you change characters and then the character is in a previous puzzle, so you just change the room.
Yeah, I haven't done that. That doesn't actually always happen. Some weird reason.
Is that a joke? Is it like Pente? That's not it's pronounced the same, but I see what you're trying to do there. Played the Nine Witches pixel art game. I wasn't expecting it to be a comedy. Oh, is that the one?
Oh, is it funny? I remember you mentioning that.
The way he's phrasing it doesn't sound like it's funny. I did not expect that to be a comedy. I was strict with jokes. Ooh, Charlotte says, birthday party for a friend on Zoom. Had to make my own cocktails. Ended up very badly. Did you catalog the experience on Twitter? Did I miss it? Because you usually do. How can it end very badly though? I mean, it's alcohol with something fruity, right? That's my expert opinion on cocktails.
At uni, at the pub that I used to work at, there was a girl that would make cocktails, and on the first day that I worked there, happened to be New Year's Eve, and we were allowed to drink, and she made everyone really strong cocktails. Like it was way too much alcohol in it.
So wait, you had to work tipsy then?
Yeah, it very made it easier for me, but one of the people I was working with got so drunk because she was like throwing up and stuff. It was so she couldn't work. It was really bad. But yeah, I didn't drink too much. Luckily, I was still able to function. What? Oh, I don't know. Don't know my cocktails.
Well, if you like Pina Colada, getting caught in the rain.
Okay, so White Russian is vodka, Kahlua, and cream. So what's a black? Do you stick like tar on top instead of the cream? Black Russian. Oh, it's just Kahlua and vodka. Okay, so it's just without the white. Yeah, okay. I have not had proper cocktails in ages as well.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about it yesterday because I I walked past a cocktail bar that is closed for months and months because of the pandemic, and I remember that was actually February last year when I went there.
Hmm.
Don't even know what the cocktail I had was, but it ticked all my boxes because it was spicy. It had like some kind of pepper, and it literally had pepper, but you know the black pepper kind of thing. It was like on the rim of the glass around it. So
Ugh.
every time you took a drink, it was
Ugh.
spiciness to it, and it had avocado in it. Weirdly enough, which was pretty good.
Wait, like chunks of avocado?
Well,
Why is my
clearly
game
not.
not playing?
It was like floating.
Well, I
piece
don't
of
know. What? As in like pureed avocado then?
Yeah, I think. Well, the drink looked green, so it was probably mixed in there. It wasn't like thick or anything. I don't even remember what kind of alcohol it had in it. I just remember it was yummy. I haven't had the cocktails in ages. Just love that. Actually went to a park yesterday. It was sunny. It was so full of people. It was a pretty big park, but it was full of people. And I kind of got a shock of like the amount of people that I saw. I haven't seen that many people in a year. Like biking or whatever.
What's a screwdriver? Why do I have two
Yeah,
objects
it's
with the
that
same
tool
name?
that you know. I know it's a drink. I just don't know what it is. Man, it's the first time we talk about cocktails and drinks instead of food in the stream.
We spoke about cocktails last time briefly from loading bar.
Really?
Yeah, very
Oh
briefly.
yeah, but that was like mostly for the nerdiness of the of the name. I would put in the pun category or whatever.
Oh, vodka and orange juice. Don't like the sound of that. I like. What's wrong with
Oh, I
this
like
game?
that. Vodka orange juice is pretty good.
Or do you like Bucks Fizz? Like at weddings and stuff like that. Sometimes they do that here, where they stick champagne, which I don't like anyways. Champagne and orange juice together, which is I really don't like
Yeah,
it.
I don't. I'm not a big fan of champagne personally.
Um. Every time I try and run the game, it's black. I don't know why.
Hmm.
Yeah, whenever I used to have cocktails, it would always be during happy hour. It would be really cheap, or you get like two for the price of one.
I'm very dangerous usually at the open bars. I try to stick with one drink because as a teenager I made the stupid mistake of mixing 10 drinks and didn't end up well for me. So every time I go out, I just like stick with one drink. But yeah, open bars are crazy because you can keep going forever.
I haven't a clue what's wrong here. I can't. I don't think programming is gonna work today.
Oh, I missed a lot of chat. I like overly elaborate drinks because I enjoy variety, but I don't like paying $25 for a few ounces of liquid. Yeah, that's pretty correct actually. I'm the same.
Rewriting the
I
matrix.
like to go to birthdays or parties where I take advantage of the host open bar, and then I that's when I drink. That was before the virus, of course. Now we're just talking about Fantasyland. We gather with people and drink. The type that never orders the same thing twice. What, really? Like a drink? You mean on the same? You mean every time you go, you order a different drink, or do you mean the night you go, you order different drinks all the time? It's kind of fun to see that Wildstar is actually rewriting the Matrix. We can see Costas this with a whiteboard and giant cockroach over his head. Why is it a whiteboard, isn't it?
Maybe at the time it was white.
This is crazy. Like how Ozzy says whiteboard, it's neither white nor board.
Oh, did you not have the white background before? Don't see anything I can think of.
Is it like literally my door that's white?
Were you not drawing with a white background?
No.
Okay.
Oh, right. Maybe there was at that point.
Yeah, because it does look like a whiteboard when you just have like black lines on white. Right. I don't know why I can't do but I wanted to start with the spaceman snake thing at the bottom. But it's just black whenever I start, so I have no idea what the problem is.
Yeah, sorry. What I meant to say was, sorry, folks. Let me get back to work, and then I'll check the chat in a sec. Both me and Sarah keep taking a chat. We're never gonna finish anything. Okay, I see. So this needs to go. There's another area for this chapter, which means there's another pterodactyl puzzle after this one. And I've been going over the puzzle dependency chart and all that yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, Sarah. Yeah, it was kind of fun. What do you think of the puzzle, Sarah? I guess it was alright.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, and I was a bit maybe tired at the time. I don't know. Oh, jeez. Oh wait, did they flip things?
What kind of interaction system are you using for the game?
Interaction system.
Can you rephrase the question?
What do you mean by interaction system? Now, literally, just like things that you can interact with. If you hover your mouse over it, the cursor changes.
Yeah, there's no like press this to show all hover points. You literally just move your mouse around. If it becomes orange, then it's a hotspot.
Also, you literally just click. Like, there's no look, use. What's the normal ones? Talk to. There's no verb coin type thing or anything. Like, it's just yeah.
Yeah, it's one click interface is what they call it, I think.
Oh, are you enjoying Beat Cop, Ozzy?
It did look pretty from a few screens that I saw. Oh, okay, so we did answer Evil Dust Mite's question.
Okay, good. Next month, Matt will hopefully be redoing the UI, like upgrading it.
Well, making it look nice, because now it's pretty much like rough, I guess. Like we always knew it was gonna be changed, but we just like kind of went along with it, right?
Being mean to my art skills.
It's not your art skills. Just I'm sure if you had more time, you would be able to make it perfect. But you get like
not
shit
really
on your plate anyway.
I've screwed this animation up.
Don't screw my perfect animations up.
Sorry? No, it's not yours. Hey, Dimmy.
Timmy.
Sloth voice. Sloth's voice from the Goonies.
You guys.
I so don't remember the Goonies.
Hello. What's up, Timmy?
Oh, I hate things that force you to have corrupt choices.
What's that, like Sierra?
I think Ozzy's still talking about Beat Cup. Yeah,
He's talking about games, right?
Yeah, he says that I'm doing fine. I guess with Beat Cup, I think that I'm through half of it, and kind of upset because it forces you to have corrupt choices.
Yeah, so like what he means is, I guess, what you make a choice and then you stick with it until the end of the game or something?
No, I think it just makes you do bad things.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Like normally when games
So
have
it
the
says you
option, I
don't
never do the bad
agree as a
thing.
player.
What am I looking for right now?
Yeah, I usually try to be a nice guy in the first play and the second one be just evil. If those games are like black and white or whatever.
Yeah, see, if I was to choose the bad options, I'd want to choose a different character that's just full on bad and you commit to it from the start.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm missing so much story if I'm just bad for the sake of being bad.
Yeah, that's why it would be a second playthrough.
Yeah, I guess. To be fair, I always say, that's fine, I'll do this evil choice in the next one. And then it's usually just like people saying, what did you just say? And then getting out their swords or weapons or whatever. If it's like an RPG or whatever. So it's not just that much variety, I guess. But then he's saying, how are you doing, kids? Fine. Just got a notification you're live. I came to say hi. Thank you. You did very well. Have you played the Dark Side Detective? That was pretty fun. Says Evil Dust Mite.
I played some
I'm
of
sure
it.
someone. I haven't played it as much as I would like. I backed the second one. I don't remember why I didn't play it as much. I remember I started playing it and then I stopped.
Yeah, I played
Maybe
a
it
fair
had
bit. I enjoyed it.
maybe it had a lot of reading for me, but I know it's full of jokes. You know, like books.
What?
Things that have a lot of reading.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, what am I trying to do?
I didn't feel like it had loads of reading from what I remembered. Like it was an okay amount. Like it wasn't long, lengthy stuff. It was pretty short. So why is that one the wrong way round? Oh, it's just one frame that's wrong. Maybe? Yeah.
fix it. Dark Side Backer. Ozzy says, yeah, but the thing that infuriates me is that the story does not allow you to continue unless you have some bad side choices. Okay. Dark Side is very quippy, a lot of text overall, but its interaction moves at a brisk pace. From what I got, it feels like every chapter is a new mission or something. Is it like a little bit like, I mean, don't know if that's a fair comparison, but like Unavowed gave me that impression of it's like different case with every chapter that are like kind of unlinked together.
Yeah, I feel like there's less dialogue than Unavowed.
Good choice,
Because I was
Ozzy,
actually able to play more of Dark Side Detective, but also I think that's the thing that it was the pace was pretty quick, which made it easier to play for me at least. I think.
What was? Sorry?
Dark Side Detective.
Hmm.
I feel like it was less dialogue than Unavowed, but also the fact that the pace was quicker made it easier for me to play at the time. Okie dokie. I think I fixed this now.
Whoa.
170-200.
Forgot last time I was having my flash set up. I was reworking on the action sequence, and my brush was like huge because it was an HD thing. Now I tried to draw on the tiny one, it was like a gigantic brush. Oh fuck, same. I feel slightly guilty. I'm not playing as many point and click games as I should. Still, like, I have so many on Steam that are waiting for me. You kind of get words. You kind of have to get into the mindset of it. Thing. Like sitting a little bit every day and playing all those games. I was thinking the other day that point and click games have kind of like they're an interesting thing today because they require you to like sit down and play them for like some time and think.
Mm-hmm.
And today we're kind of like used to whenever we get bored or frustrated, we just like alt tab and go on the internet or just like pick up a phone. So it's not like or get frustrated with not finding the solution and we just find that online. So it's kind of like everyone used to be way more patient, I guess, with those games in a way because you had nothing else to do but just play the game. And now it's kind of like I think if you after a while when you get into the zone and you kind of like get used to it and you get that the space is slow and you have to appreciate it and just like stick with it, then it's really rewarding when it actually. And I think that's when you get into the mentality of like keep playing point and click adventure games one after the other. But I can imagine for people who are like don't really have much patience.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm one of them sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather play a different game than just like go and playing point and click and like concentrate or whatever on playing it.
I think it's just for me the commitment at the moment. I don't really like playing a bit of a point and click and then leaving it for ages and then coming back to it because I probably would forget what I was doing. I kind of need to be able to commit quite a decent amount of time to it or days to it.
think it's getting to the zone though, because if you play for one day, then you easily forget. But if you play for a couple of days or 3 days, then
Oh
you
no,
might
no,
think
yeah,
go back to it.
I don't mean in one go. Over the days are fine, but like I don't feel like I can do that at the moment, which is why I guess I haven't felt like playing anything like that.
But the good thing is it doesn't really require any of your immediate time. Like you can always pause. You can always, it's like
Mhm.
it's your time that defines the how much the game can take. But then if you have like games like I don't know, like LOL or whatever, or like something online that's like sort of immediate gratification, it's like in real time and it's
Mhm.
shorter. It's kind of the same as snacking versus eating healthy meals or whatever.
Wait, how did you just relate that to that? I missed that.
Because I consider games like MOBAs or like Magic Arena or stuff like
Uh-huh.
that are like giving you small hits of dopamine every time you play, so you kind of like always
Right.
you get your fix. While puzzle games or whatever, they're way more satisfactory on the long run because you feel like you achieved something in a way, and you do it on your own pace. I don't know if that analogy is correct, but
It
that's
doesn't
what I
work.
think.
It doesn't work for me. I'm sure it could work for others. If it works for
Maybe it
you, then
depends on
it's
like
fine. But
if you play a couple of games of like whatever, then it's fine. But if you like same play them for like a day, then I don't like MOBAs for example, which
Mhm.
is what I felt. They always put me in a worse situation than when I started. I spend hours and hours and hours, and then it's just like my brain becomes a mess. Going on here, yeah, there are different cases. I have a bunch that I haven't played yet in my Steam library. I started playing King's Quest 3 the other day. I had to look online for hints. We've all done that. Well, as an old Sierra game needs hints, it's a given. Most modern point and click adventure game puzzle design is more forgiving. How come Poland is filled with video game developers?
yeah, it's interesting
See
that.
how I know two of them, but are there more? Satisfactory is not a puzzle game. Well, why not? Of course it is. If you solve a puzzle, you feel smart, and then it's satisfactory. Oh, Metropolis, which came out last week, has a good difficulty level, tricky but solvable. Yeah, I think Sarah, we didn't talk to the developers, but we saw them at AdventureX. They said they worked on it for like 5 years or whatever. I can relate with that.
Hmm.
Dude, Where's My Beer is a modern game with extremely difficult puzzles. Are they? I started playing that game, but I didn't continue for some reason. I think something. I actually don't know why I didn't continue it. It didn't grab me. I still want to play it and see how harder it gets or whatever. To be fair, it looks really visually cool to me because it's minimal.
Yeah, the style's cool. It's different, which I like. I love
Style's
it.
cool, but it has that thing which is the adventure game creator thing where all the fonts are kind of like weird and the menus are like for some reason it feels to me like it's adventure creator um, without having tweaked it, and it might remind
Okay.
me of our own version of the game when we're doing it, and that's what pulls me out. Okay, Nevikling was making a joke here that no one would get unless he linked this.
I thought it sounded strange. So it's a different kind of game, is it?
I hope this joke was satisfactory to you. Nevikling. Oh, it looks cool though. It's really good graphics.
Hmm.
Oh, Sarah, did you see that about the Prim game? They tagged Tim Safer and he said, "Looks cool. I like the animation."
Nice. Isn't that like the kind of response we got from him? Looks cool.
We just got "looks cool!" exclamation mark. Someone was saying to the Prim game, you should put it on the box of the cover when you release the game. I was like, maybe we should. Looks cool. Let's try and make this nice.
Okay. Got a bloody leg now.
Bloody everything.
What?
What?
What did you say?
What do you say? Bloody
I said
leg?
I've got a bloody leg now. The leg, the skeletal leg was like, it didn't have like the bloody bits.
It looks so funny with all the items there and the cursors on your
I
screen.
hope that still looks like a skeletal leg. It doesn't really.
Oh, what game? Prim. Prim. That's on Kickstarter currently. It's a point and click adventure game. Saw a video too that there was some guy who does point and click videos, which is actually a pretty good channel. Don't remember what it's called, point and click something. And he had an interview with a guy from Prim about his marketing and how good it was, which I sort of agree. He has really good marketing. What was impressive to me about Prim was that it literally, like, the content they made only has 2 rooms.
The content they made for the game, for the Kickstarter.
For
the game.
Every marketing material they have, it has like, it's literally 2 rooms and they're black and white. So he managed to squeeze out enough content for like for everything. He does have some like cutscenes and stuff, so I guess he took from there too. But yeah, like what impressed me is that he managed to get a good job. He managed to do a good job without needing that much, basically. And before he succeeded that, I would have sworn that it can happen. It would be a bigger selling point if you would get a blurb from Tim that says something like, wow, who on earth would play this crap? Yeah, probably. Slap the right in the corner. Wasn't it that German game Truckerbrook, the one with a semi-stop motion that had Ron Gilbert like visit their set or whatever, and they had photos of him selling there?
Yeah.
I can follow people being around our game. Look, he was there. Evil Dustmite says, "Oh, my brain is struggling between wanting to play a game and working on this week's art challenge piece." Ooh. Why is your brain struggling? You technically do both if you I don't know, fill in the blank. Superbrook uses real sets. The game kind of sucks plot-wise though. It does your real sets, but I think they did so much work in post-production that eventually it just like transformed into a 3D game. The thing with, I think we touched it before, but the problem with doing a stop-motion game is like you can't. It's not like a movie because you can't like have everything be authentic, like even the shadows that are being cast from the characters. Because if a character walks along a background, that means that you need to, if you want to do it like the true way that everything looks real, you have to make the character, you have to animate the character walking through the whole set on all possible combinations and all possible spots that they would walk and like film that so that all the shadows are like accurate. Otherwise, you just like have a walk cycle as you do in like 2D, and then you just copy paste that, and then you say every time I click, just use the same loop. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm just saying that when they film stop motion, everything is like where you see it being. And if you do an adventure game where you have like you need to have your character be on a lot of different places, it's almost like impossible to photograph them like or animate them like in these exact spots in the background. So you need to like compose it eventually, which makes it look made up.
I was about to say I like the Dream Machine the way that they did it.
I think they had like tiny
style
little areas to move around.
Well.
It did look genuine.
It didn't look fully genuine, but I didn't mind that. Like I liked the style of it. I think it looked really good. Deluxe Talks mentioned Dream Machine. I didn't see that.
Oh, I thought that's why you started talking about it.
No. Trooper Brooke makes fun of mental health, really? What the heck?
I don't know if they did with Neverhood or Army Crook. I think they did not, because I remember the cutscenes were like immaculate. They were super super gorgeous, and then you play the game. It was so underwhelming because it was just like a character going left and right. But they did like all the interactions, like our special animations that we're doing here. Like if you, I don't know, if you use an item and then a sequence happens of an animation, these look perfect. But when a character walks around, that looks a bit junky because of what I was trying to explain earlier. Also, I think Army Krog is, I mean, Deluxe Lux would know because he plays everything. Neverhood. I think most people complain that they're very, very, very hard as games. So they're like super pretty, but like gameplay wise. Actually, Sarah, should I? I'm just like gonna drop drop names, but we did talk to the publisher that published Army Krog, and we were asking as fans like, how did that happen? How was the game? And they were like, yeah, it was pretty cool. Saying how excited they were with all these animations in their studios and stuff. Here. Army Krog is new to me. Haven't heard about. Seriously, really? That was like a big Kickstarter at the time. It was like I think this and Broken Age and Thimbleweed Park were one of the biggest Kickstarters ever for like adventure point and click games. These were the top ones. It's been a while.
It's 2015 when it was released.
Yeah, it's very characteristic visually. The people made Neverhood. So Neverhood has an amazing soundtrack. It just makes me laugh every time I hear it. It's just like someone going like boop a doop a doop boop a doop a doop boop like in all the songs. But like with a commitment like I've never seen before. So waiting for Space Venture to finish. What's that? By the creators of Space Quest. Oh. Wait, what? They kickstarted that almost 10 years ago?
Space Venture?
Okay, that's a long time.
Space Venture.
Yeah, it says Two Guys Space Venture.
Jeez, what the heck?
That looks ancient. What was that game that looked amazing, that had amazing pixel art that never came out?
I just need to grab another layer.
Hmm?
I'll be right back.
It was a space game. It looked like Super Monkey Space Maze. No. Oop, I don't remember.
Oh, I am back.
What was it called? Captain something?
Captain. Oh.
You remember, Sarah? The one with the amazing
No.
animation that we really like the pixel artist too. From.
Do you know anything more about it?
By the way. But they had fallout because they were dicks, the developers.
Oh, Star
Mazer.
Star Mazer, Star what?
Wait, I typed Star Mazer. Oh yeah, this is Star Mazer. It just has 2 R's and weirdness. Yeah, it's Star Mazer. Have you guys seen that? Like, it looked gorgeous. It's just been like on Kickstarter a billion years ago.
Yeah, I don't quite know what happened to that.
Yeah, I think they did really bad handling of the money, and then they had a fallout with a pixel artist who apparently was like on Twitter saying they were huge dicks, and then they didn't pay her, and they forced them to work overtime and stuff like that.
Well, that's a shame.
160,000 euros. It's a lot of money. They even had like a Shovel Knight crossover and a Hyperlight Drifter crossover. Wow, that was back then. I'll link this to. Where's the trailer? $2015, okay.
Star Mazer DSP. They did release like a shooting one.
Yeah,
spaceship shooting one. Which might be what that is, but it might not be. What is space?
Yeah, it is. It doesn't have much to do with the actual game though. It's like an action mini game thing.
Oh no! Star Mazer DSP I think is the correct one. What is DSP?
Star Mazer DSP is like an old school shooting with spaceships. I think it was.
Oh, it is. Okay. Oh no, you're right. You're right. They brought it out like a mini game kind of thing, didn't they?
Yeah, because I played that actually.
Yeah, same. Oh my gosh, could you stop doing that, please? Programming's a pain. Like, why is she? Why?
I wonder what their latest update is. That was last April 2020. Okay. Apparently they talk about the refunds. Oh, that they're not gonna give any. Wow. Looks like a sad update.
Are they just gonna end up not making the game?
And I don't know. He's like really weird. He's like the game will continue as planned. I think he shared some art, but I don't know. Like that's one of the things that I was really afraid about Kickstarter and people getting angry. But at least we're letting people know what's going on. They haven't for I don't know years. I understand people getting angry if you have radio silence. Although I do understand when people are like, "How am I gonna put out an update if I'm really scared? I have nothing going on at the moment." But it's a thing you have to do because there's people paying money for it. They need to know what happens. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. Just need to be transparent about it. Where's my music? Where'd it go? It was in my ears a second ago. Why did I make a little poem when saying that? Little Seuss, Dr. Seuss poem. Okay. Like I'm done with the mission. No, I'm not done. He needs to drop the meat from its mouth. The meat.
I want to break things. This like actually makes no sense to me.
That's so violent, guys.
I you never want to even try to help with programming stuff.
Huh? Blackstocks is saying, I'm super patient with any project, including including Kickstarter ones. But after an extreme amount of time, it can start to be like, okay, what's taking so long here? I have a game called The Maker's Eden, whose third part has been delayed for like 7 years. Yeah. Well, the way we were the first year, we were like, it happened 2019, and we said to 2021 the game is coming out. So in my head, I was like, that's ages away. And then when it started getting, closer, I was like, wait a minute. At some point, this is gonna stop being the truth. But Sarah, you always said how much you love coding on stream and off stream and all the time. Ooh, hello. Let me try and read this. Where Dog Grots. Welcome to our nice stream.
Hello. Where have you come from? No, really, I like hearing where people have come from. Like, sometimes people come from a Kickstarter, sometimes people come from Twitter, sometimes people just come from Twitch.
Deluxe saying, you guys are still like 6 months under your original target. Ha. Well, you're in for a surprise. So that gives you like a year and a half before people start to get antsy. Okay, that's true. So yeah, you mean we can be late for a year and a half before we get like a mob with torches and pitchforks outside our houses. Me and Krasenstein, we're working a game together, but it's kind of an hate. How do you
Hiatus.
How do you read that? Hiatus. Yeah, exactly. We were gonna put it on Kickstarter once the demo is complete, but all the artwork is overwhelming, so I got burned out on it being the main artist.
I don't blame you. It's
Yeah.
super overwhelming having to do all the art for a full game. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, we're still overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed like last week. I was like, holy shit, we have so much more to do. But the thing is, if I kept seeing what we've done already, and it feels kind of nice. It's been a while, Costas. It has. Wait, do I know you? Because I forget right now. Please remind me, especially with a name that I doesn't bring anything to mind, and I can read it properly. What's Ozzy saying? Can't hear what nonsense. I ignoring Ozzy. I'm hitting ignore on him. Lux that's coming from the future where there's a mob hunting us. Come with me if you want to live. Oh, I'll be back on that.
1, 2, 3.
So what am I doing? Am I out with a dead deep pterodactyl? I guess I am. What's my notes of truth?
Oh, you
here?
guys had a beer in Hilversum? I don't know how you pronounce that.
Oh, wait a minute, we did, right? Oh, how are you doing? Yeah, I know exactly where you are now. We're talking about Thimbleweed Park, right? We had 2 beers in Hilversum. Yeah, I'm really sorry that I'm forgetting. My brain is a mess. Thanks for coming around to this. Yeah, definitely. And let's not forget the burger along with the beer. A pretty good burger place there.
Ooh, an RTS collectible card game. It sounds like a lot of art.
Oh, right. Showing us all these cards about this. What do I have here? I got a pterodactyl dad fly in, which I've done. Drop the meat, which I've done. Fly out, which I've done. Oh, then it's tackle a droid. Worth it. Yeah, the burgers were good, I remember. How was Hilversum? Hilversum, by the way, is the city I lived in up until, I guess, a year and a half ago, which is in the Netherlands. And Virdal, if I pronounce this correctly, was one of our very first backers, because back then I was saying I'm going to launch the Kickstarter really soon and pitching the project, and he's a big fan of Thimbleweed Park, so we were nerding out a lot about adventure games back then. And I still haven't actually played Thimbleweed Park. I've been saying I have, but I haven't played it to completion. Ozzy hates the What's Up Dings. Is that coming from Sarah? Or...
No.
So Ozzy just like
I can assure you it's not coming from me.
What's in his brain, basically. So
this should not be taking me this long. This is ridiculous. Okay.
We're interacting with people. And
That's not it. It's not it. It's me constantly fighting with AGS.
Have you tried any other recent point and click games other than Thimbleweed Park, which was like, I mean, it has been a while since we talked about these games. So.
4, 5, 4, 5. Oh.
Has anyone played Second Police yet? Apparently, it's way better than I thought it was, according to reviews and like stuff.
Man, this is the problem with dark mode, where I can't see the numbers on the delay because it's black on dark grey, and the light's like not helping. Maybe it's just this light.
As he's rambling, the neighbors on my building were receiving tons of messages, so I was hearing tons of dings, like if I was working at a hotel. Okay. Yeah, I played Miss Fortune and Dark Side Detective at the moment. Oh, cool. Is Miss Fortune Little Miss Fortune or is it another game?
Nah, it must be.
The misfortune of not knowing what it is.
I meant to see this. 2-2. 10. Okay, just switch this light off.
Ozzy's feeling like he has Hector Salamanca next to him. Ha! And whoever's seen Breaking Bad thinks this is an amazing joke, right? Lux, Chicken Police is very well done. I'm not surprised it has been successful. You have played it in Deluxe Lux? Do you complete it? I wanted to get it during discount sale, but then my card kind of got into trouble and I never fixed that, so I missed it. But to be fair, I have like so many games I need to play. Evil Dust Knight says, I also made a few t-shirt designs for the game based on the class icons. Yeah, which is actually one of the traps of Kickstarter, which is a lot of physical rewards, because eventually you might get buried into a heap of costs and work hours that you didn't think about. You need to make all the t-shirts and then post them and package them, not in this order, but you know. Like the only physical reward we promised was t-shirts, and for the 1K backers, like a physical little statue of a T-Rex that Sarah will be making.
A figurine, not a statue.
Oh, there are no puzzles in Chicken Police. Is it like mini games though? Yeah, okay. Might be. Oh, I didn't know there were no puzzles. Oh, t-shirts are through Teespring, which means that basically you give them a what? How does it work? Like you give them like a big chunk of the commission and they deal with everything? Sorry, I feel like I should be doing the rest of the animations. Oh man.
Sorry?
Now that we have a background, sort of. How ready is this background that Matt has done? Do you remember, is Matt done with this background I'm animating on now?
Not 100%.
Could I use it instead of the shitty one to animate on top of it? Oh, maybe. Yeah, okay, I'll use it.
Do you have it?
Yeah. It's way better than this shitty one. And everyone will agree when they see it. Open original, sure. Save them as. Yes. Stay in my earphones. Save. And then we go here.
Ooh, hello comics. Hi, thank you for the host, the raid.
Ooh,
it says host straight after, so
hello.
I get confused. Yeah. Hi guys.
For the host raid. Hey everyone. Thanks, Hello Comics. How's it going?
How was your stream?
Hello Comics is making a really pretty game. You guys should check it out. Wait, let me get this background that's not shitty, and I'll get back to the chat in a sec.
For anyone new who's just like come in from the raid, we're making a game called Theropods.
Yeah,
it's a big adventure game with dinosaurs.
It's coding at the moment. I'm animating at the moment.
And there's some links. Oh, Nevik link. I fixed it. Oh, I didn't fix it. It should now, like, if you do like exclamation mark Discord, there's the Discord link, and so on. You're welcome.
No, I guess no.
No worries, Hello Comics. Thank you very much for the raid. Have a lovely,
yeah, we might have a comics.
lovely time.
I totally understand. I know how much our brains are after streaming, so that's cool. And thanks for raiding us. Really appreciate it. We should drop by your stream at some point. Just every time we start streaming, then I notice that you streamed. Super kind of you, thank you. And thanks everyone for chilling with us. Can this background please go away? Go away, background. I'm on my own. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Ooh, already looks way better.
So the one I'm working on, so I'm programming. Oh, can you see this? Yeah, you can see this. Is one of the ones Matt I've been working on. It doesn't have the sky in the background at the moment though. But and then the one Costas is working on is the
Which at least
background
we
he
should
did.
take the new one.
Is the background he did after that. So yeah.
Yeah, so in sequence with the game, it's like what Sarah is working on, and then the next area is the one I'm working on.
Yeah.
Wait, I missed some chat. Ozzy's saying something about my chicken addiction. Shooting action minigame. Not sure the site works. T-shirts. Beep boop, Discord. Okay. He's saying, is the new background quality? Yeah, it is. And he should be starting another one now. Matt right now is coding an action sequence with pterodactyls again, which he had coded in the past. We just like gave him the finished assets now. It's basically, I don't know if we saw, yeah, I don't know if we saw anything before people have shown anything before the people, but it's a sequence where our characters are falling from the mountain and the pterodactyls are like.
It's in the trailer.
It is in the trailer, yeah. It's slightly changed from the trailer, as everything, but yeah. The trailer was more like a proof of concept, to be fair.
But yeah, that wasn't programmed. You just animated that together.
Sorry, do you look at my screen? It looks cool.
Yeah.
Looks cool to see everything there. Yeah, I was gonna say that. So what Sarah's doing on this background, all the animations I was doing, I based off my rough background, and then we gave it to Matt, and he was drawing, his pretty rocks and all that. And then we found out that basically we have a lot of issues with placing, like the way I made some animations were not literally exactly the same way that Matt drew his background, and Matt couldn't have known this because I was placing my stuff on my own background. So, which means that we had a lot of issues with like animations like overlapping, like she's overlapping with the edge of the cliff, and like a lot of times her legs were like outside of the cliff heads, or like they were on top of like a tree, or the tree stump I drew was like way more primitive, let's say, than Matt's tree stump. So like things didn't line up properly. And then Sarah like decided, which is actually pretty good. Like it's part of a learning process we couldn't have known before. We decided that after I do my roughs and then I do really, really, really rough animations, which I've already done for the first version of the prototype, then my final animations would be done on a final background that Matt does, so that everything like falls into place before we even like take all the assets and start putting them on top. Yeah, dimension problems, more like placement problems, I guess, because yeah, it's just like we just discovered so many little problems happening that we didn't anticipate before. Yeah, either we have to redo animations, or we just tell Matt, "Hey, Matt, can you just like make the rocks a little bit go a little bit further down in this background?" But then we keep telling him like one like change after the other, and then we realized maybe we should have like looked into this before. And then yesterday I found out another problem we have, which is like when I'm designing like a new puzzle, and then I'm designing a new background, and then like for example the Amazon like on my screens is like crawling, for example, right? So I have like here she's kind of crawling. So I have some animations like for her to be crawling, which are like there's a library with her animations of like Amazon crawl, Amazon pick up something while she's crawling, or like idle position where she's crawling. So if I was a smart developer, I would say, well, from now on, every single asset, point in the game where she's crawling, I would be having in mind that I've done all those animations, so I wouldn't have to do new ones. But I don't, because at the time when I'm making the puzzle, I'm just focused on like puzzle working. And then we realized that, wait a minute, if we just like made this background look, if we place this item like a little closer to her, then she would reuse the pickup animation we did, instead of her having to use like a completely new animation, which like reaching really far away from her. So we could be way more practical with this. We just like have so many things to juggle, but the more we design and gain experience, the more we notice those things. When I say we, Sarah noticed that, and I was like, I felt like an idiot for not seeing that. Yeah, or the other issue we have is like we noticed that Sarah noticed again, thankfully, that after a bunch of puzzles that are like all based on one background, the game started feeling like that, like because the demo features 4 different rooms, whereas it goes into like different areas and then comes back and out. And those puzzles, there's like a chain of puzzles that I was designing without realizing that they were all based on one room or like one big scrolling room, like the one Sarah's coding now, which is one big scrolling room. And then we were like, shouldn't we have more rooms in a puzzle that he has to move around? And I was like, yeah, you're actually right. It didn't even cross my mind. It was just like kept going on with this. So then you like kind of have to zoom out sometimes and see. Like I designed literally a whole puzzle, and then Sarah said that, and I was like, oh shit, I need to actually add rooms to this. Like you're right, so I have to redesign a puzzle that I designed. It's actually taking place at the bottom of the lake.
Yeah, it's good to have variety, not.
Yeah, it just feels better. I mean,
Not
my biggest fear is basically
way.
with these puzzles is like people just like going really fast with them and just like solving one after the other. But to be fair, if when we play tested this, even we knew the solution, it took us like a chunk of time to like finish it. So I think it's gonna be okay. Theropods 2 development. Yeah, right. I mean, to be fair, our second game is probably gonna go faster because it's gonna be smaller too. But because we do like toy around with the idea of doing another game eventually.
What is this dinosaur doing? Why is he that far out? I thought I made him go further back in.
Because did Matt change the background again?
I don't think he changed.
Do you think he moved? He did literally move around this area because he needed the pterodactyl to like stand.
I thought he just changed the wall.
Yeah, I was wondering if he changed more than this.
I don't know why he would have done. I don't think that's the problem. No, it's not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not the problem.
Man, this is so confusing. Maybe I should start naming my layers. Because layer 18 doesn't help. Okay, start layers. This is a mess. Let's go one by one. What is this? It's a baby. What is this? It's another baby. Are these babies of... the first baby. Wait, before we go into this, let's hide this and let's hide... Not this. Let's hide... this? No?
Bye, Dimmy. Thanks for stopping by and chatting.
Oh, what did I miss?
You enjoy your week too. He's got to go.
Sure. Like Dimmy's expecting a second game from us. Where's your second game? Like he hasn't seen the first one. Especially since you guys learned so much about problem solution development. Let's say, yes, you learned how to work well together. Yep, that's true. Have to go see you around, enjoy your week. You too, Dimmy. See you around on Thursday if you want. We're back again if you got time. What else? Playing Dark Side Detective showed me that it's not enough to just solve puzzles. It's the whole picture that's important. Yeah, for sure. That's one of the reasons I'm dreading cutscenes in our game, because I know the cutscenes are going to do a lot of heavy lifting with like the story and the characters, and it's gonna like be the glue that puts everything together, story-wise. Because at the moment we're worried about puzzles, but I do know what the story is gonna be like and what the characters are gonna face. But still, there's some details I haven't figured out. But when the time comes for the good thing with cutscenes is that they could literally be just me working on them most of the time. I mean, I definitely need assets from Sarah, but They are like kind of like they don't need coding is my point. They're like mostly art based. They don't need to be playable. The cutscenes to like tie everything together. Oh, nice! Your dino's back. Why is this Amazon there? Go away, Amazon. Okay, let's go back to this. So these are 3 babies. Are these the proper places for the babies to be? Oh, these are the babies that are being kicked. Okay. Oh, I see. That's why there's so many babies here. Baby fest. Oh, why is that here? Oh, I see. Yeah, no. You mean Monkey Island 3, right? Barzo? The ones that look like a movie. We consciously decided though not to have any camera, like different camera angles, as in like close-ups or whatever. It's just all going to be told in the perspective that you're seeing the game through.
Ooh, I need to add to Matt's list of things to do to add a bone pile on the background that I'm doing with the dinosaur because I have a feeling that's been forgotten.
I feel like he forgot to. Yeah, I told him for my background too that we need bones.
Oh, we don't need this like for this month. Like it's fine.
No.
But I need to write it down, otherwise we will forget, and it's understandable.
No, we do have a bone to pick with Matt.
Chapter 3.
He missed that.
I didn't. I purposefully ignored.
He missed that too.
I purposely ignored. 3.1. What?
Yeah, for sure. But in our game, the cutscenes are like super important because no one's like talking ever in the game anyway. So we need to show like basic exposition stuff, like one of the very hard parts about about trying to like convey what's going on is the part where the Amazon and the spaceman meet for the first time, because I have to convey a few information without any dialogue. Like first of all, the spaceman has, which is like, I'm not spoiling anything because it's in the trailer. The spaceman, his situation is that he missed it. His crystal is not in his spacepod anymore, and he needs to get it back. It's the same crystal that fell on top of the village, like the shiny one that crashed there. So first of all, I need to tell the audience this guy has a crystal in his spacepod that he's missing, and he has to get it back to go to power up his ship. That's the first thing I need to use to convey in a cutscene without any dialogue, which I think we're gonna do with like using a little hologram coming out of the droid. So literally just like sketching out things in a bigger resolution that comes out of the hologram, and like so like through little pictures and animation what's going on. The second hard part is when the spaceman and the Amazon meet. The spaceman has to tell her, "Hey, I need this crystal," and the Amazon's gonna tell him, "Oh, you mean that big yellow stone that landed on my village over there in the horizon where it's shining? We need to get there." So the issue is like they don't suppose the game doesn't have any dialogue, and to remind you that again, and secondly, they are not supposed to be speaking the same language. Like he comes from a different civilization in space or whatever, and he's like a primitive hunter, and they still need to communicate with each other. Which I could use the holograms again to show that, and I could use like her pointing to the crystal and the horizon, so that he's like, "Wait a minute, that's what I want." And then they say, "Okay, cool. Well, we're heading in the same direction. Might as well help each other." That's the gist of it. That needs to happen in a cutscene. So I'm a little bit stressed to like convey that because I know all this information, but I need to show that information to someone who has like completely blank. So I need to make some animatics and like with like really rough animations of like showing what happens, and then hopefully this conveys the message, I guess. Yeah, there are no Theropods close-ups. That's how they would work. Um, yeah, the thing is, no one talks anything. So the thing is that the Amazon kind of talks like really. See, when she talks, she makes some sounds that sound. Oh, just looking at Sarah's animation. She makes some sounds that sound funny. Uh, but then the spaceman is gonna have more of a like she's talking gibberish, but they sound like simple gibberish, like "papi do papa." But the spaceman should sound like he's making more like an elaborate made-up language when he speaks. That was our idea. So it's still gonna be gibberish, but it's gonna sound like he has a properly thought out language somehow. Our very first plan was to have the spaceman be the only person to speak in English, which meant that it would be kind of funny because the player would be like completely empathize with them and just like discover the world through their eyes, and like since they're the only person to be able to speak. But then we thought that would make the puzzles a bit more weird because like then you could have like things like commenting on items like, "Ooh, it looks like I need to do this," like giving hints, and then the gameplay would change drastically. Plus, we would need a voice actor and bring up the cost of the game. So yeah, it's like Theropods is taking a long time, but at least we have time to think about what we're doing and make mistakes and afford to have the time to make mistakes. It's kind of like the learning process, I guess. So it might be our first game, but we do like take our time to learn things. This turned out to be one of my favorite animations so far. It's like a bully, a baby eating the food and pushing aside its brothers, not letting them eat anything. Oh, thanks, Vardo. I really hope it delivers the game. There's a lot of times when I have something in my head that's super clear story-wise, and then I fail to get the point across, which happens sometimes. But in fact, just realizing that what doesn't work, and then just like reworking on it story-wise. I mean, same as when I'm writing like other stuff. I just like have information in my head I never convey, and then it's clear to me why, but then I'm like, wait a minute, I never conveyed that to people. It just like was clear in my head, but not there. Okay, so I should take all this and put it in one sequence and then start naming it. We cut these layers. Oh wait. Looks way better than Dark Side Detective. Thanks, that was our goal. You guys are really thinking it through, very convincing. Thank you, let's see. Dark Side Detective is a whole different game. We're more like Machinarium, I guess. I mean, we wish we were like Machinarium, but you know what I mean. And they also solve the problem with storytelling by having speech bubbles, which really works with their style because it's like very cartoony, and like illustration-y. But in our case, we don't have these. First of all, speech bubbles would look a bit weird, I guess. I think that's my personal opinion because it doesn't look very comic-y, our like it does look comic here style, but I don't think it will work with the pixels. Second of all, we don't have that high of a resolution to like be able to have the amount of like fine detail that they did those speech bubbles in. Which, by the way, look like a lot like I'm pretty like 100% sure that they were done in Flash, like I'm doing now, the same style of animation. They look very flashy. Okay, so this is this. This is dad feeds babies. Actually, I was thinking on the next update of Theropods to do like an analysis of how we do a puzzle, and then take as a case study the demo puzzle, and then in the beginning say, you know, spoilers for the demo if you haven't played it, you can play it and go over, because I don't want to spoil new puzzles, but I can like talk about the puzzle we've already done and go over the process of like what I'm trying to explain to you now, with like giving to the player what the clear goal is without saying this is your goal because we don't have any text. Yeah, and what kind of like our processes that we made up on the way. It feels kind of funny analyzing your own game though, but I can't just talk like about general stuff without having a case study to like talk about. Like I'm definitely gonna like pick on other games and what they do, like to explain what I'm literally stealing from. Also, sometimes trying to do that thing, which is like make the most obvious solution to the puzzle, just to have something to work on. Because I get stuck a lot of times. Like I think of something and I'm like, this is not hard enough. This is just like really simple. But if I don't have anything to work on, then I can't. It's never going to get better. Like basically the same. The main puzzle. There's a locked door. Find the key and open it. It's not a puzzle if you're like, oh, there's a key on the floor. Pick it up. Use key with door. Solved. But I sometimes write this and then I say, okay, this is simple. How can I make it more complicated? Maybe the door is not only locked, there's something heavy in front of it. And then I just brainstorm stuff. Maybe the key is like really hard to reach up there. So I'm like, how do you get the key?
Thanks for the follow,
maybe
Sardis.
you just pick up stool and use it on the. Huh?
So thanks for the follow, Sardis. You can continue.
Oh, okay. And I'm like, so how do you get up the key that's up there? Maybe you just like shake the bookcase and then it falls. That's a bit too easy. What else could you do? Maybe you just need to take a stool, but then, or a chair, but maybe the leg is broken. And then I'm like, so you just make a chain of like complications, to like put, you know, to just like solve your main puzzle. And that's what kind of happens. But the second problem with Theropods is that it doesn't have that many man-made objects to use around because it's like a jungle. So I have to like keep trying to find things like rocks, vines. I think that's the main ones. Anything basically that's like you can find in nature or like, or you can use. Without like basically a vine solves every single problem. So I can't. How many vines can I have in the game? Like you just have like keep thinking of new ones. That's another issue. And sometimes the other problem I have is like the Amazon has a spear, and the spear seems to be kind of like the Grim Fandango scythe. That's like such a multi-tool that can solve everything. So sometimes I try to like incapacitate the Amazon by making her momentarily lose her spear for a puzzle. Like it's not available because something happened, which makes the puzzle a little bit more easy to control for me. Because otherwise, you would just like use her spear and be done with it. But otherwise, it's like a multi-tool that just like helps you a lot with solving a puzzle. Just didn't want the spear to be the solution to everything. What's this? Baby eating? What's this? It's a baby babying. What's it doing? Baby idol? What's this? It's a baby eating. Why is it eating though? Oh. think. This is eggs. Screen babies. Didn't I do a baby? Oh, there we go. I think baby's hatching last time. You need some different items indeed. Mayan artifacts. Yes, I mean, I think we mixed up enough cultures in this game to add the Mayan one too. Yeah, I could do the egg hatching later.
Do we ever animate blah, 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 the Amazon kitchen? Sorry?
Nothing, go on.
Oh. Did we ever animate the Amazon kicking the branch? Like with the branch actually animated?
No, but we did in general, not for this one, but it's from the demo.
But it's a different branch.
There is. It's the same kick we did in every time.
No, I'm talking about the branch. The branch isn't animated, right?
You're talking about literally the branch shaking when it gets kicked?
Yes.
Yeah, no, we haven't, but I assumed it would be like the same. It would be just like offsetting left and right for like a few frames. Or actually up and down, maybe.
But does it not ever disappear? I mean...
Oh. I mean...
Or like break or something. I think it needs something.
Technically, we could have the sound of it breaking, and then when the rock is in front of it, it doesn't... You can't see it, right? No?
I think it needs something visible.
I would name that polishing. And do it later, but yeah, I see what you mean. Babies need to be placed properly. Wait, let's make these eggs. So. And then okay. It's the sound in the background from Theropods. Is it this? Wait.
Oh no, the music we're listening to right now is just on stream is from Stream Beats. It's just like DMCA free music, not from Theropods. Do you want to link some of the songs?
Me?
Yeah, since I can't
How do I
really.
do that? Where are they?
YouTube? There's a playlist on YouTube.
Oh, is there?
Of Theropods, yeah.
YouTube. Theropods.
In an early puzzle in Znu, is how you pronounce it, you attach an irate crab to the end of a branch rather than tree sap, and you use it to grab a pine cone that's too high. I like that. Yeah, I quite like to play that one. We should play it together
Here's the
since it's
music.
dinosaur based, right? That is the right
Oh
game,
wow,
right?
really? We actually are going to have a puzzle with crabs, I think, later on.
Yeah, it's that one.
In the beats, Sarah. So, by the way, is an area that I haven't considered at all about what the puzzle is going to be. I just know there's going to be a puzzle. And we actually wanted to have one of the dinos that the backer suggested, but I don't remember which one. Okay, so here I'm gonna add a droid. Droids here? No. No. Is he gone? Sarah?
Who? What?
Are you busy? I was gonna ask.
I am at the moment. This is suck. What is it?
You know the droid after the sequence?
Yeah.
I was thinking that it should be with the Amazon for the next puzzle.
Okay.
That's it.
Why?
Because the spaceman is underwater.
Underwater?
Because the spaceman is underwater.
But he's in a tree. Are you talking about the next chapter?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it has to be somewhere and it can't be there. And I was thinking it would be funny if he interacted with it.
Why can't it be underwater?
Because, not waterproof. I don't know. I guess it could be.
Oh, it could be. I mean, Spaceman's suit is fine.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, true. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it could be with either her or him, but you need a good enough reason for it to be with her, I think. If you really feel
I just thought that when they free fall, it just falls with her, like Baxter.
We can do.
Because I think he has a lot on his plate underwater. He can breathe in space, presumably. Yeah, he's fine underwater. I was just thinking about the droid being a little bit cumbersome to do anything. It usually hovers, but underwater it's just kind of like.
Oh, it could swim. It has its like special like swimming animation underwater. It has a little like.
Oh, so it's like flying, I guess. But like can reach things you can reach high on top, but it can also be eaten by. Imagine that it can like something swoops in and like swallows it, and then it's in its stomach, and you go inside its stomach, and you can like use it.
Do it. You needed another room. There we go. There's another room.
Are you guys like that? There's like a big dinosaur, and then it swallows the droid, and the droid's in its stomach. Then
Yeah, little jet powered droid.
it
Which are
actually
actually
does
kind
have
of
jet
doing.
power, and it has like a
Yeah.
little. It does have a little flamethrower. I mean, technically, even if it's with the Amazon, it could still be eaten by a dinosaur anyway. But yeah.
I will be right back.
Bye, Sarah.
Yeah.
Let's talk shit about Sarah. This is gone.
You saying shit about me?
No, everyone else is, but they deleted it. See, that's not fair. We can't talk shit about Sarah because you're gonna read what she wrote. Oh, okay, Bodyfire. Thanks for chilling with us. We do this every Monday, Thursday, by the way. We usually talk way more about food. Today we were held back. I mean, you did join the conversation right when we started talking about beer and burgers, so that was perfect. Yeah, see you around. Thanks for popping by and reminding me what I forgot about the very nice beers and adventure game talk. So we have a droid here. I should probably, yeah, it kind of blends into the background. I should do a line art of it, or should I just steal droid already drawn from this? Certified. Sarah, so Paul, because of sucks. No, I think you mistyped a lot of things there. Android looks so sad. Droid. Oh no, looks so sad. Build for sadness. Fine. Whatevs. No. Okay. And then Oh no, she's back. And everyone was talking shit about you.
Nice. The good kind of shit. Where it's about you and not me. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, pterodactyl ladder. Oh, I need to get rid of the dinosaur. It's nice and sunny today.
We have a disguised droid over here. No one knows what it is. Oh, it's snowing again. Man, actually, what you said about Texas the other day, I had no idea it was such a huge problem. Then I looked at the news and it was like, holy shit. I had no idea what the extent of the problem.
Yeah, pretty bad.
It's like fucking icicles everywhere.
Oh my, it's frustrating. Thought I fixed this. Anyways.
5 o'clock. Sort of looks like I can have another coffee. My third one for today and final. It's some very serious thoughts today, as in like, I prefer chilling at nighttime compared to daytime, but then I can have coffee in the nighttime, so oh no.
What?
I guess.
Chilling.
I mean, I literally can, but you know, I don't want to. Is trying to find good things to say about daylight.
Oh, what?
Why what? Why can I have coffee, or why don't I like
I'm super confused about your conversations to yourselves about.
Nothing. That's like I usually prefer nighttime to daytime, but what wins me over with daytime is that you can have coffee.
Right. Okay.
Which I can't have in nighttime. That's my win. And I was saying, the argument is I could have coffee in the nighttime, but that's gonna mess up my life, so I don't want to. How do I? I know. No, Deluxe, that make perfect sense. Yeah, actually, I don't distinguish nighttime and daytime now if I'm at the house all day. That's what I mean. So like I have any social event to go to or any reason to wake up early. Yeah, your brain connections are always a mystery to me, so I don't know how you got shit out of this whole conversation, like literally. Not that my argument made much sense, but
It would seem that the camera does not follow the Amazon when she goes down the ladder. And I don't know if that's the tween module that I got. Or if it's like my own code. I don't think it's my own code.
Has anyone been watching WandaVision? Because we had a discussion when the first episodes came out, and I'm still watching that, and it's pretty good. So far, I believe. According to my beliefs. Okay, so Sarah,
What?
do you see my drawing here for a second? If I could.
Yes.
So I ideally I wouldn't want these arms to be extended out. Like I would like it to be like that, the droid.
What do you mean extended out?
Because it looks like they're sticking out the nest.
Okay, so where do you want them to go?
Well, ideally I want them to be like this, so they're kind of like hidden from the foreground of the.
Oh, they're behind the nest.
So if I export something to you like that, would you be able to be okay with it? Because you don't technically need to draw the hands.
No, just draw the whole thing if that's okay.
Okay, but are you gonna remember that or?
Well, that's just the way the nest is gonna be. That part of it is like a walk behind.
Really?
Not that she's walking behind it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Thanks. I don't know what to say about this sequence. Looks like I'm walking on eggshells. That joke was excellent. Yay. Here's the high five. Your viewers dropping to minus 40 in a while. Okay, so now I need where's the pterodactyl dad? Pterodactyl dad. There we go. Never can like that joke so much, apparently. Okay. Take this. Take this. Boo. its pterodactyl to knock over the droid from there because it doesn't look like an egg. If it looks like an egg, it's like, ooh, that's cool. I'll let it be. Singing words of wisdom. Coffee time, BRB. Full time.
Your pterodactyl, like it was terrible? Is that what you mean? I don't get it otherwise. Oh man.
Oh, okay. I got your pun now. Everything. Cool. Good one.
What was the pun?
Yeah, you have to actually read it. I just thought you wrote pterodactyl, but didn't.
Oh, pterodactyl. Pterodactyl? Oh, I thought you were trying to say your puns were terrible. That doesn't quite work.
Pterodactyl. Yeah, no, I got it. Sorry, I just read that as pterodactyl.
Yeah, that's what I read.
But you need to. That's bad pun 101. You need to capitalize the pun word. I know usually you shouldn't, but my attention is divided now between SAT and this, and procrastinating on websites. Oh no, I shouldn't have said that. What did I have on Saturday in my cheat day, Sarah? Thanks for asking. I had.
Excuse me? Oh, that was weird. Did you see that?
No, but I guess I will. See, got down? What happened?
You didn't see the camera move?
Yeah. Was that bad or good?
Of course it's awful! You want the camera to be on her, not like going back up.
Oh, I see.
It follows her really badly and then like goes
Yeah,
back
I know,
up.
but, yeah.
Goes back up nice and smooth.
That's what I wanted. Hey, sorry, remember how we have to make pixel portraits for like some of the backers?
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Mm-hmm. Cannot convert int to float. What the heck does that mean? Okay.
I think the dark side folks still need to do a portrait of me at some point based on my backer tier. I won't be too upset if it never happens though. Is it has to be like in their own style, right? Is that from the first Kickstarter, not the second one? But yeah, their art style is like what 5 pixels wide, so it should be right. Cool, and the camera the camera pans up. It's funny.
Yep, I don't know why.
The wisdom it be.
What the heck? Why does it keep going back up? Oh.
Oh, the Extracted Detective wasn't Kickstarted.
Nice. She can now walk on the bottom, the middle background. Pretty fun. I can't see like the cactus properly. What the heck? Do I have to turn my flux off?
The kitty there?
Sorry?
Did you say anything about the kitty? Oh, cactus.
No.
So you said that cat, but you said that cactus.
No, I can't see the cactus properly. Like, it's just kind of doesn't stand out too much from the background.
Sound like your cactitude. Wow, that was bad. Sorry.
That's alright, I'm used to it. I don't know. Maybe I should ask Matt for this to be separate.
Yeah, camera stands there.
I wonder if it fixes the problem with the spaceman now as well.
Sphere looks like it's blending a little bit, huh?
I don't think it's necessary. It doesn't have to be there, does it?
Yeah, it's a little bit to the right, I think.
Sorry?
Well, what did you say?
I said I don't think it necessarily has to be there.
Yeah, okay, I agree. Yeah, it needs to be a little bit to the right. That's what I was saying.
Right. Well, it doesn't fix the problem. Weird. Okay.
Grab my coffee.
Think of a proper animation of the Amazon walking down, climbing down the ladder. Yes, we did do one. I have to export this crazy animation. I have a bad, not a bad feeling. I know that the pterodactyl, sorry, the Amazon climbing down the pterodactyl skeleton does not match with Matt's background. Her foot ends up like right here, off of the ledge basically. I think I could just change the animation. I wonder if that would work.
For what? We haven't seen the animation.
Just be above that.
What were you saying, Sarah?
Don't worry, it's okay.
I just found out that Daft Punk broke up, apparently.
Broke out with a rash? What? What? She
Daft
broke
Punk
out.
Broke up. Split up.
Split up, right?
But no.
Flip.
Oh, they made a video. Oh, what's the later? It's like 8 minute long, called Epilogue.
Oh, no, it works fine.
No.
So it doesn't make too much sense, the animation of the Amazon climbing down the pterodactyl skeleton. Just the first frame does not make sense. Because her leg is like in front of the... Like she can't really walk to that position. I don't know if you can see it on my screen.
I mean... Yeah, I can see, but what's the relations compared to the background? I mean, you could hide her like, behind the skeleton.
Well, you can't because it doesn't make sense because it's attached to the tree, so she'd have to like duck and go underneath the arm in order to get into that position.
I'm not sure I understand.
Okay, let me show you AGS. Oh shit. Right, can you see the skeleton on the tree trunk in a moment? Probably can't even see it because, oh, there we go, you can kind of see it. Can you see it?
Are you moving the screen around at the moment? I can see. Yeah, I was saying how this could solve the problem if where the frames is standing. Wait, so your problem is that she can't walk there?
She can't walk there. My problem is that she can't. Yeah, so if firstly she can't just have her foot on top of the skeleton arm. That doesn't make sense. Then if you said to have her foot behind it, which is what I was thinking, doesn't make sense. The only way she'd be able to get into that position is to like climb under the first arm, so that she's in between the two.
Well, otherwise he needs a little animation where he hops over, which is annoying.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's polished. Like, we'll ignore it for now. But I think it should be done because I don't think it's that great. Like, it doesn't make sense.
I was gonna say that in the first frame you can hide her foot behind the left pterodactyl arm.
Yeah, which doesn't make sense, is what I was trying to say.
It does. If she found herself there, it does. But she needs to have an animation where she hops over the bone.
Yeah, but she wouldn't hop over the bone. She just would grab the arm on the left hand side and then like as you would get onto a skeleton, like onto a ladder.
Oh, I would have thought that she would have some space between the rocks and the skeleton arm because it kind of goes like a diagonally, so she can probably hop over the skeleton arm and then just find herself in the middle of it.
You mean go under it?
No, over it. It's like climb over it and go in the middle.
Cool. Either way, it's animation that does not exist.
No, it doesn't. But it can be left for polishing. You're right.
Yeah, I have to do the boring thing now of writing down frame timings, I think.
It's a very fun thing to do, personally.
I don't mind doing it, it's just boring for stream.
Don't worry, streams can get boring sometimes, like now, with what I'm doing.
Does that mean you have to cook for dinner if you said you finished the lentils off, or did you not finish it off?
Yeah, I'm done with I need 2 days cooking day.
So what are you making for dinner?
I'm making chicken, but the thing is, I ran out of marinating sauce I had a spicy Chinese one.
The chili oil.
I still have chili oil. Like I used a combination of chili oil and that sauce.
But the sauce you showed me was chili oil. Was there a different sauce?
Yes, there was a different one too.
Okay.
So I used a combination of that, and then some pepper or whatever, and then what you call that? What do you call those cubes that you put with like vegetable
cubes?
stock? Yeah, I have a stock of those. So yeah, I added that, and then I put it in a plastic bag, and then it like kind of cooks for a while, and then I open the bag so that it cooks outside, and then it's done. But I'm wondering if I could just do with like basic stuff now, like garlic and lemon and that kind of dressing, and the olive oil and the Chinese oil or whatever. Or if I could just go out, pop out, get a jar of like something interesting, and then just like smear it all over the chicken, marinate it.
Make your own.
Huh?
Make your own. I
do, but the thing is that I don't have anything saucy. Everything is kind of like herby at the moment, so it doesn't really. Does it make sense?
No. Oh, you don't have. Do you have? Did you not say lemon? Do you not have lemon juice?
Yeah, lemon, I do. I literally have lemons, which I was gonna like use the juice of.
Yeah, do lemon.
Is that fine though? I don't know.
Yeah,
I do have like shit tons of herbs, so I would probably work out. But... I'll see. I have a look now. I'm still defrosting the chicken now. I'm gonna do this later in the day, and I do want to leave it in a little bit in the fridge because last time I didn't, and I could notice the difference. Like inside the chicken was like staler. It wasn't as soft. Although I was super hungry last time and I didn't have any food, so I was like, yeah, whatever, fuck this, I'll cook it now.
Easy Greek chicken marinade. Sorry, easy Greek chicken marinade. Yeah.
Do you Google something?
Yeah, Pinterest.
I like how you Google Greek one too.
I didn't. I looked up lemon garlic.
Oh, and you found a Greek one.
Yeah. Well, lemon zest, garlic, lemon juice, olive oil, sea salt, red chili pepper flakes, oregano. Mix it up and pour it on your chicken.
Oh,
marinate, cover overnight.
I got all that.
I think it's okay. It's just one of those weird videos on Pinterest. It's not a site, but yeah, no, there we go. There's a site.
Oh, is that the one with a cook that even your brother likes?
I can't see who it is.
My sister introduced him to. He's like a Greek chef.
No.
He's our Greek Jamie Oliver. More like Jamie Olive Oiler, am I right?
Does he like olive oil a lot?
Greek, get it? So.
I refuse to guess. Oh, flipping heck, that's not what I meant to link you to.
Flipping heck.
I hate it how Pinterest doesn't copy the actual link, it copies it, like, that's a link to it on Pinterest.
The actual Nevik link.
There we go. No idea if it's any good, obviously.
If it's not, I'm gonna shoo you.
Shoo me away.
Shoo, not shoo.
Shoo, not shoe. Flippin' heck, you can't say S. Like, every time you say S, it's sh.
That means I can say yes. It just can say a little bit too much, usually.
A little bit too much. You say it as SH all the time.
Shh. Like the joke? I trust you. With my shh. Yeah. Okay, easy Greek chicken. Okay. Looks interesting. Oh, baked or grilled? I guess mine is.
I don't.
Baked?
For.
The recipe starts with capital, all caps, I love lemon, 3 exclamation marks.
Recipe website, like blog websites are hilarious. They tell you their whole life story before telling you the recipe.
Yes, they're true, and it triggers me that the titles are not capitalized. Should I really use 10 cloves of garlic? And I is small I.
Oh, really? 12,
What if I
13,
hate
14,
oregano? What
15,
other herbs can I use?
16, 17, 18.
Will the red chili pepper flakes make this recipe too spicy? Wow, it's like I hear my dad's inner thoughts here. He doesn't cook, but he's like, is it spicy? I said pepper. Is this easy Greek chicken marinade whole 30 or paleo friendly?
That's whole 30.
I don't know, but paleo is ridiculous as a term.
What? What does it mean?
I don't know, it sounds funny. It's just like, I only eat
4,
what
5, 6,
ancient civilizations were able to.
Absolutely. Who hates oregano?
Yeah, oregano is amazing. Also, garlic is amazing. Don't know anyone who's like, if you hate garlic,
garlic's horrible.
You don't like garlic?
You know that's a lie. You know that's a lie.
What the fuck? What if you said spinach pie? That's horrible.
Yeah, what the heck? Spinach is revolting.
Yeah, Ozzy, no problem. Next time I can send you 4. It's like times 4 what I send you now. To be honest, I don't even have a hoodie of Theropods.
I have the one and only one.
The thing is that now I have a t-shirt, but I changed the... I wear a size smaller, like my clothes are a size smaller than they used to be because I lost weight. And now I don't want to wear the Theropods t-shirt because it's too baggy.
Gonna have to make another one.
But I have a nice hat, which I can always wear.
I like raw spinach or cooked spinach. Any kind of spinach. I look so dark at the moment. My lighting is super weird. What is going on right now?
Huh? With what?
My lighting looks super weird.
Oh. Deluxe Ducks, I'm with you. That's how I eat spinach with the spinach and lentils I eat is like cold spinach. It's like fresh.
I like it either way.
Spinach is really great. I don't like cooked spinach. There's a lot of cooked spinach in Greek recipes, and that's why when I grew up I hated it. Dude, fuck. My sister loves this, but I think it's the most horrible thing.
Spinach rice.
Yes, that bullshit. It's spinach rice. It's like literally boiled fucking yucky, muddy spinach and rice.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
2, 3, 6, 7, 28, 29. Wait, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay.
All it takes here. Bechamel, tomato, and spinach sauce all together. I have to agree with Ozzy on this lasagna thing. Pretty good. What did I have on Saturday, Sarah? Okay, cool. I had the.
What the heck? You said this the other day. Did you not? Earlier? Did you not finish?
Yeah, I said, but I didn't say what I had. Because you start going on about some Theropods problem. Like anyone cares. Everyone cares about what I eat.
What you eat? More like what you overeat.
It was pasta, but it was like oven pasta. So it had like kind of lasagna-ish, I guess, but not exactly because it's not the same.
Why are you eating anything that's not pasticcio?
No, actually, I had the number today about pasticcio. My sister said that she had tons of pasticcio and spanakopita. It's actually perfect for you, and I should go around to have some.
I don't want to hear that. Next time you come to the UK, can you please bring me a pack of pasticcio pasta?
Oh,
as in, dry, because...
Number 10, I think it's called. Yeah, the really thick one.
Right? I don't think you could get it here. There must be, like, some specialized Greek place you can get it, but...
Or maybe... pasta has numbers, right? This is called number 10, I think, by thickness.
Maybe I should look online, but, yeah, there's quite a nice vegan mince that's pretty similar to the texture of mincemeat, in my opinion. Like, I make a really nice bolognese with it, and I think I could make a really nice pasticcio with it.
Yeah, isn't like I haven't made any, but isn't traditionally the bechamel the hardest part to get right?
Bechamel's pretty alright to make. I guess some people make it lumpy if you're not careful. But I can do that just fine. It depends if there's egg in it.
But yeah,
there should be egg.
You guys know the Greek pasticcio, right? The pasta is like basically number 10, so it's like really thick.
It's like macaroni, but it's really
like
long. It's spaghetti macaroni.
But thick with a hole in the middle.
Yeah, macaroni is long as spaghetti.
No, macaroni is tiny, yeah.
What? I just said macaroni as long as spaghetti.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
And then you go, no, macaroni is
tiny.
tiny.
You mean the texture of macaroni, but the length of spaghetti, I guess.
The texture of macaroni. No, the shape of, well, the shape of macaroni, but not the elbow macaroni. The kind that's just flat and straight, but the length of spaghetti. It's pasticcio? Is it like that? Pasticcio? Pasticcio?
It's like it.
Because I'm looking at a recipe now, and yeah, it's got egg whites in it.
And you can eat egg whites, right?
Yeah, I'm not making it. Laurie won't. Like, he doesn't have eggs. I only have eggs from the chickens that we have here, but Laurie doesn't eat eggs at all. So I'm not gonna make it like.
Is it his choice, or I mean, I know it's his choice, but is it like
So for him, he doesn't really like eggs anyways, and he finds it. Huh?
That's your explanation.
Yeah. It's an excellent explanation.
Wow.
He doesn't really like eggs, and he finds it a lot easier to just tell people he's full on vegan, and he'd rather just be that way. But I like
Do you want
eggs.
to tell Ozzy off there?
I don't know what bucatini is. What's bucatini?
Not that. Who the fuck calls pasta cake? That has nothing to do with
It's a pasta cake. I mean, no, I get it. It's like slice. That's so good. I want to find a recipe without 3 large eggs. I think it's the eggs that help hold it together, though, so... I could just, like, make small portions just for myself. I mean, I'm sure there's a vegan recipe out there. There we go, vegan pasticcio, and it doesn't look as good.
Oh, so it's like a vegan cake.
I mean, that one looks okay. Oh, it looks pretty good. Damn it! Now that's what I want. Now I have to see if I can find. But is it?
You get angry every time for some reason.
Yeah, but it gets annoying that I can't have it. Pasticcio. Pasta.
I'm gonna do your favorite thing now and rotate Bebo to be sideways.
Boccolotto. What is it? Oh, Greek market. Is this like an online Greek market?
Remember that little pie shop in London?
There's a place called Greek Market. Is that English? Yes, it is. £1.77. That's not bad. What else do I buy from here, though? Wait, does it have egg in it? Freaking heck! Why is it in Greek?
I have an idea why.
But it's a freaking UK site. They even sell books. It's a whole like proper supermarket. What is this? Greek water. Want to buy some Greek water? Seriously, it's freaking Vicos? Do you know it?
That's water?
Yes!
Water?
You can buy Greek natural mineral water on like a website in the UK. the heck? All these Greek people missing their country. Pasticcio. Greek ice cream. What's how? How can you buy that? No products for
Actually, we do
France.
have Greek ice cream. I prefer Greek ice cream to other ice creams. We have pretty good brands.
Yeah,
Like
yes.
the, I mean, ice cream that you can find in like packaged ice cream, not like fresh.
Oh man, Greek baby is on this website as an option.
It's really easy to make.
Make a Greek baby. Greek cereals, Greek cheeses, Greek chocolates.
Greek
Oh, look, you can get your Greek chocolates. Oh, flippin' heck. Greek milk. Oh, what the heck? Greek honey, Greek olives, Greek pasta, Greek ready meals, Greek snacks. What am I doing right now with my life? Oh, what's the grass stuff called?
Oh, actually, I had this discussion recently. Wild. What's it called? It's wild something. Well, not reeds. Wild.
Okay, but it's a Greek website. I feel like it's gonna be in. What language is this recipe? Also, is it vegan? Aussie.
Wild grass. Wait. Wild.
Wild like,
edible greens, maybe.
Wild edible greens. But like.
If you type wild edible greens.
Into this Greek web. Wild edible. Oh no. Where was I typing that?
Yeah, maybe. Wild edible greens is the way to find them.
Not there. If I type in greens? Green beans. I don't know that it would be on here anyways, because that's more of a fresh thing that you buy, right?
It is, but it also, you might find the recipe, I guess. Because they literally look like you plucked grass out of like the earth, but then it looks like food.
Yeah, but it's just looking on the website. What about the although I think you can get that from a shop down the road. The rice wrapped in vine leaves thing, like Greek sushi. Do you know what I mean? Ozzy just linked me a freaking. That's not the vegan version. That's just a pasta bake. Oh man. Okay, let me do some work and not.
Deluxe Tax made a good joke there.
I don't even know what a paleo diet is. Oh, it just means older or ancient? Okay, well, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, you didn't know that? That's what I meant with the paleo diet.
I've heard of it.
Because paleo is a Greek word for old.
A Greek word for you? Oh, why am I saying that? I'm older than you. Yes. Yes, I don't remember what I was doing. Now all I can think about is food. And it's kind of getting to that time.
Well, I mentioned, I didn't even mention, yeah, no, what did I mention? Oh yeah, chicken, we were eating today chicken, and then we got into the Greek food thing. But yeah, my sister said that her boyfriend's mom just sent them like shit tons of food. Because like, yeah, usually moms want to like overfeed you here, especially if they're like from outside of Athens. And she sent the food through like a trucker who makes the trip like to Athens. They just put like spanakopita and pasticcio into the truck just to bring food to our son.
What the heck?
Yeah.
I'm also waiting to do a shop on the Japan Center. Something's out of stock and I want it. What the heck is this Greek website? It doesn't even tell you like how much postage. Maybe it does. Delivery options. Free delivery no matter what. That can't be right. Oh, that's right. I'm buying myself some pasticcio pasta for sure. Calimera.
Yeah, don't worry. Next time I come, I bring you some, and also I go to Nando's.
You should buy some Nando's like marinades and sauces and take it back with you.
Actually, they sell them here.
Oh, okay. Well,
They sell the sauces. It's just like I don't like them. They're good for marinating. I think they're not good for having next to you on the table to accompany your chicken because it goes out super fast. It's like flows on the bottle like crazy, and then it's out in a week.
You're saying you eat it too quickly?
Yeah, but also like you can't really pour like it's not that like most of them are not that spicy. They're just like super tasty. So they just and when you try to pour it out of the bottle, it just like bloop, 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 so it goes out really fast.
Okay.
So it's really easy to like it goes out really fast. Is my point. Like you can't
pour
like how
too
much are
much
you
too
gonna have like a
quickly.
droplet every time to have it last forever. So this like
There's
goes
not
out.
enough in it.
There's not enough in it, and it's also like relatively expensive for the amount.
Right. Okay.
Especially if you consider that when you go to Nando's, you have like all of the sauces for free to use as much as you want. So I guess that's it's just a downgrade after that. Unless I go to Nando's next time and I bring out a plastic bottle and fill them all with sauces, and then I hide them in a bag and go out. Sounds the most disgusting thing I could do in my life.
Right. Let me export this animation and actually do some work.
Look, Sarah. The daddy pterodactyl's getting rid of the droid.
The pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. Oh wait, let people see this.
Okay, climb down.
Yeah, you know, for this background, when I told Matt, when I saw it, I was like, "This looks like really happy and inviting, but it's supposed to be like a scary place in a way." That's why I wanted to add bones all around and make it darker. I mean, to be fair, it should be a happy place because it's like their natural habitat, but also from a point of view of our characters, it's kind of like, you know, we can get eaten here.
Yeah, it kind of needs to feel that way.
I think it's fine. It's fine to change it. I mean, fine as in like easier.
What do you mean to change it?
To like, if I would be me, I would just like, you know, take some spots here and there, make this darker, make this lighter, change a little bit of the colors, and then make it look like compositing stuff.
Right. Yeah.
But I didn't want to do that now. So.
Right. Are we good to stop? Soon or now or how long?
Don't we have like 10 minutes technically?
You want 10 more minutes?
Until it's 3 o'clock? Are you super tired or?
4 o'clock. No, we can go until then if you want to. I just don't see myself finishing this, but that's fine because I can finish it afterwards. After I've had dinner. I need to cook a curry.
Cryptic Hybrid mentioned us in a tweet because Golosa Games was complaining how translating his game is such a pain. Into his narrative language, actually, which is worse because it was in English first. And he says, "I swear my next game will have a mime as the main protagonist." And Cryptic Hybrid tagged us and says, "I think Theropods game team will be able to help with that plan. No words, no problems. Or different problems, but all can be solved."
Did he reply to it?
No, it literally just left a comment. So.
Oh, okay.
but it definitely is different problems. But depends. Ozzy, you're infuriatingly infuriating.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Like Ozzy the other day, you just sent me a bad picture of like something that looked like soup. It's like, I guess you don't have it. You don't have that over there. I was like, if it looks like that, no. And then he didn't explain anything about it, like the dish, like what it is, what it has in it. I really am like, I'm in awe of like how you must communicate with like at work or whatever with people. It's like, can you guys read my mind? It's very clear to me what I mean. It's in my head.
I do that a lot though.
This animation be slower somehow, maybe. Stays there for a bit. Oh, I see.
It's an example of when I like have to put in a shit ton of delays. And a 33 frame long animation, and I can't even see what I'm doing because it's so dark. Two. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Four. Word of the day, pasta cake. 3 2s and a 4. Two 2s and a 4. Oh. 1 2 3 4 5. Oh, I've been doing it wrong.
Ozzy, why didn't you send us those reports we asked for? You didn't ask, so I didn't tell.
What?
We have this, and then it's droid pickup with this shit on him. Oh god. Such a complicated sequence. Does it even work with the...
Okay, 20s, 21s, that's 5.
I guess it could. My flatmate waking up. It's like almost 6 p.m. God, the placement on this stuff is gonna be... It's confusing me at the moment.
Right. So...
You had enough?
Huh?
You had enough?
No, I was just trying to work out what exactly happens when you click on the ladder.
Cool, droid is done. Then the droid is idle, has an egghead. Hasn't picked up the meat yet, but that's easy. I don't know that many things to do here, but feels weird. It feels like I have to make an animatic out of this sequence to make sense of it because it's so complicated. Like what its baby's doing every time.
Mm-hmm.
Basement somewhere there. Yeah, I might have to deal with this outside of stream because I need like a couple of hours of concentration to make sense of it. And then it should be done though. Doesn't have that much to go on. It's now really cool that I have the actual background to work on. So. Oh, and I actually needed to do a shine about the mountain at the background, right?
What?
Matt asked for a shiny.
Bye, Deluxe Turks. See you on Thursday.
Oh, bye-bye. Have fun shoveling snow.
Matt asked for what?
You know, the crystal shining in the distance.
What about it?
He asked for the animation for it.
Oh, he did. But thought he did the last one.
He never did one.
It doesn't shine on in the demo?
No, because it just crashed.
True. Why do I remember seeing one somewhere?
There wasn't, no. I think you tried doing one and it didn't work and then we forgot about it. I don't remember.
I don't know what I ever would have done that for.
I think it just needs to be a little shiny thingy, nothing too extreme. That shines every once in a while. that's the former addict screaming.
Can't hear it. It works. Except she's too low down, but that's fine. We can move that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no.
5, 6, maybe. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Where is it? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Do we get to stop there then?
Yeah, give me 1 sec. Alright, what do you think of this?
Just a sec.
But yellow and glowy instead.
Yeah, that looks good.
That's like subtle enough, right?
Yeah, I think so. Looks good. What do you think of this? I have no idea if this is going to work. Oh, it's not going to fully work because I didn't get rid of the... Hold on.
Ooh, nice. You fixed your last position. Yeah, pretty cool. I like how it's just super rushing to come down the ladder. It's like regularly jumps on it.
Sorry, what did you say?
I was just like, you click on the ladder and it practically like jumps on top of the pterodactyl to climb it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't make her walk. Oh.
Pretty good camera movement. Disappears at the
graphic? Is that what it? Hold on, let me fix this first because I want to stop on like something that's actually finished. Please, Kelly. There we go. Oops. One 76344.
Oh, by the way, KO Clips is streaming.
Okie dokie. Game dev?
He's doodling. His title is Mindless Doodling. He's drawing
What's he doing?
He's doing ridiculous things.
Do you guys want to... Shall we raid him when we're done?
Yeah, sure.
Is everyone else happy with that? He's a pretty cool guy who makes games and stuff. And yeah, draws.
Yeah, it's nice to give back to other streamers when they help us.
There we go. If you want to have a look at the stream, it might...
Yes, I am.
What's happening?
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Ooh, super cool. It's fun to see her walk around the sleds.
Yeah, look, you can go behind the cactus.
We were off to a rocky start, but now there's a lot of rocks there.
Oh, some of that, yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Some of these are definitely grass behind. I think I need to ask him for the cactus separate or something. I don't know how he's doing.
Oh, but it looks good to me in that screen. I don't know.
Oh, no, I can see pieces of grass that is not actually cactus that's in front of her.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to know.
Yeah, you do actually, because isn't it gonna look weird when the spear hits it and it doesn't like even nudge a little bit?
Yeah, if you want it to nudge, that's like an animation in itself. Then yeah, it needs to be separate. Okay. Right, we good? You good? Stop.
I'm good. Yeah, I just made my yellow shine. It made my shine yellow on the thingy.
Oh, nice.
I'll tell Matt to add like some kind of dithering to make it glowy or whatever he wants, but we'll see.
Okay, thanks. Okay, guys. Well, we're gonna stop the stream now. We're gonna raid KO Clips if you're all okay with that.
Yeah, and if you want to sell.
Yeah, you mean you don't have to go. You can pop over and say hi. He's drawing dogs.
Game, so.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we will be back on Thursday.
Yeah, see you Thursday. Thanks for chilling. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.
Yeah, let me set up the raid. I wonder if I can go to his channel, Twitch.
Thanks for the hosting.
KO Clips. Right. Let's do this. Okay, bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, him is in the chat too, a friend in the voice.
Yeah.
Oh, is he streaming? I hope.